Ooh, boogity boogity! What's up, creepers? And geekers, Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the very first movie and video 2022 Creeptober. And oh man, if you only knew the shit I had planned. I kind of wish I knew too. We're gonna wing it this year because there's a lot happening here in Creepville. And I just don't have time to really think of things like this. It's going to be sporadic like this. And today we're going to watch one of my favorite fucking bizarre movies. This movie is... I paid, I think, 50 cents for this movie at a grocery store when I was in Arizona. There was a grocery store out there called Fry's. And they had these little things with fucking movies and shit in it. They came in like a little paper deal. And of course, when I saw that friggin' which side are we at? I need Richard Hayward to teach me which way to point. That cover, that poster, I was in. I don't give a shit if it costs $50. I was in 100%. So the link for this movie is right down below. It's down below. So pause this video real quick. Go get that because there might be an ad. So pause this. Go get it set up. Come on back. And we'll eventually tell you when to say hit play. But yeah, I picked this up and I brought it. Actually, there was a chick I almost dated. She looked like Kim Basinger. It was weird. But she kind of like was sleepy kind of person. I don't know. It was weird. But that's how we met. Digging through this thing and finding these. And we almost fought for this one. But whatever. So, I don't want to do the contemporary flicks. We'll eventually get to some of those, of course, like Halloween 2 and maybe some Friday the 13th, definitely. Maybe we'll do one of those this year. It might not be the first one, so get over it. But, yeah, I haven't seen this one in at least 5-6 years, so it's going to be almost like seeing it again with you. I mean, of course, I'll remember things. But either way, enough with me gabbing. The link is down below. If you haven't set it up yet, hit the pause button here. Go get it set up. And I am going to go hit play in 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully my sound's adjusted. I never check those things. It's fucking stupid, you know? I dig that style of bike. Is that a Triumph? It might be a Harley. You know, make a little cafe racer out of one of those things. It's pretty rad. Pretty rad. I love the 60s helmets, especially when you get like a, what was it, the metal flake there, you know, the Big Daddy Roth. Real deep metal flake kind of finish. I always see them in like gold green or green gold. Sexy. Really pumps my nerds. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a time portal? Phone booths, dude. I the things that would happen in phone booths. I remember once me and a friend of mine snuggled up in one of those when we got a fucking hailstorm. We just slammed right in there thinking we're like Superman. It was uncomfortable, but you know what? Fuck it. I didn't want to get hit in the face with ice. So yeah, I'm not really going to comment too much on the movie aside from what I'm seeing with you. I haven't seen this in forever. Alright, I got to take the mask off because I do want to drink my coffee. Man, you got to love independent cinema. Some fucking producer would normally be behind someone's neck going, dude, what the hell? Enough with the bike. Show some slashing and some titties. Oh, look at that van. It's a Ford. An early Ford. We got a building that looks just like that around the corner from me. And I always call it the Outsiders building. Because it kind of reminds me of something like Matt Dillon would have been leaning against. Uh-oh. Death. Oh, this is risque. Man, the 60s must have been a wacky time. They knew how to do sensuality, though. Sometimes not seeing shit is better. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I remember this. This one sets up the tone 100% perfect. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. If you're 420 friendly, pause. Both. And go get set up. It's perfect for this. I did. I hate those fucking things. I mean, they're convenient, but if you ever tried to get them up and down the stairs, you got to tie them off, and they're still wobbly and uncomfortable. And listen to the stock music. It's got nothing to do with what's going on. That's why I love these bins, man. You find the fucking gems. Turn it up for myself here. Oh no! It's like she put the fucking couch back together but sat down without the cushions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mm. The knife went all the way through her. You see they made a back piece there for a second? Ooh. Man, that Technicolor blood. It reminds me of like the Wizard of Gore, you know? If you've never seen Wizard of... Stupid. If you've never seen Wizard of Gore, there's a modern version that I've yet to see yet. I want to say it has Crispin Glover, but I don't think it does. What are they going to do with this lady's body parts? I highly recommend watching the original. When years goes by. No effort at all. It's a fucking beatnik video, a movie. Sorry, my nose is itchy today, so I'm going to do that. Not that you're watching my face anyway, but... like guess trading stamps. I think that's his live guest. Or we what? I don't know. Oh, we sell. That's right. This guy hams it up. He's playing it straight as a fucking weirdo. Oop, wrong tape. There we go. That's a little more appropriate. Fucking dude standing up looks dead already. He would make a fucking decent Frankenstein. Look at this head. He's already shaped for it. Just screw some bolts in the side of his fucking neck and paint him green. Call it good. Ah, funeral bad. Lady, shut up. No, I'm just kidding. They're obviously in mourning. You did what yourself? Ooh. Yeah. Did they leave her eyes open? Wait, creature. Look at his cheeks. They're all sunken in. Here's the fucking hustle. I hate the funeral business. Grief therapy. Right? We took advantage of your vulnerable moment. She's got a point. You know what? That would be me as an Undertaker. I'm sorry, a funeral director. That would be me. If you could have seen her throat, man. He should have put his finger up like Dr. Evil and shit. His pinky. But it like should have been like in his nose. You'll pay! That Chrysler? Yeah. Do 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 do. So it's like this movie, okay? It's gonna be like this the whole fucking flick. And I will admit, it's not the funniest satire bullshit, but it has a charm, and that's what I love about it. There was no effort, but you know they were all loving what they were doing. They're just like, yeah, just like that. Yeah, yeah, let's go do this scene. They had fun. But I could totally tell where this type of humor, why it didn't last. Or at least the creators of this. I don't know if they went on to do anything else, but. In fact, I don't really know much about the movie other than I think it was out in '66. Yeah. Pat that belly. The fuck out here. Bring a broom with you on your way down. Clean up your mess. It's about ready to leave. Dig the fucking music. I'm gonna jump out the window if you don't give me some deep dicking. This is where it all ties together. Almost. This fucking movie's so bizarre. Seriously. I'm sure 7-Up gave their permission for that. Look how typical this dude looks. He could be any actor from that time period. Any. They all had the exact same hair, suit style. I was going to say, in that situation, you better hope not. He flunked out because he was weird. Leg of lamb. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You'll like it, baby. That's right. What a fucking puss. I would have stood up and broke his face. Then I would have robbed him. I would have broke his face, robbed him, and then I would have pooped in the fryer-later. Okay, maybe not in the fryer-later. Maybe in the basket and then dip it in the fryer-later. That way my fried poop smells up the joint too. It'll be kind of like a Epsom salts, or I'm sorry, sniffing salts for him after I leave. Wakes his ass up. Lamb's leg. Wow, I'm pretty vile sometimes, huh? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? He hasn't even tasted it once. I was just about to comment on that too. Oh, wouldn't I? That was weird. Yeah, Miss Poultry. Half expect Henry Hill to get out of that car. Here, let me walk you into the bush. That's what I'm supposed to say to you. It's one of those nifty day for night shots because the crickets are screeching in the background. Here's a fun fact about crickets: they can help you tell the temperature. I don't remember how. You have to count so many chirps in so many seconds and then add 10 or 20 to it. Or something like that. That's plus or minus 5 degrees. It's in that ballpark. Like, this shit's senseless. It scene didn't need to happen. Maybe a little talk at the door. That was a weird place, Jim. Or Fred, or anybody. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, she's getting dressed. Man, I dig the look then. Oh, I'm about to get an ad. I just got an ad. I'm going to block it in 5 seconds. This is bullshit! Alright. We're watching it. I got the bikers. Hopefully you got an ad too. Try to edit that part out. And maybe I won't. So, like, the bad guys aren't even there yet? It's like, what's happening to the cat? Sounds like it's giving birth. So, whoever was editing this didn't have a concept of time. It's, yeah. Oh, third guy didn't do it. Toby. That scene right there reminds me of this movie called House at the Edge of the Park or something like that. It's one of the David Hess trilogies. House by the End of the Park. I don't know. Come here, kitty. These are bad dudes. And the cat's like, fuck you, lady. Thanks for feeding me. Bye. That's why I hate cats. Because they're spoiled little rich cocksuckers. And by rich, I mean like they have that temperament, that, I'm better than everything. They hurt me. All the cats hurt me, okay? No, seriously, I'm not a big fan of cats. They're cute and all. They're fun, but I don't know. Fucking music. You know what? I want to make something like this. I really do. I've always wanted to make my own film. No, this isn't leading up to like a fucking AVGN moment or the Game Chasers. Fuck, even Chris Stuckman. He's doing it. Some evidence was left behind. No, you think? Probably. I don't know if it fell out of his ear hole. Ooh, someone watched cop shows growing up. He's all broken up. Look at him. Me too. Showa. I'm gonna go sniff her fucking dirty laundry just one more time. I'm going to put a disclaimer in front of this one. I never said I was family friendly, so. Your mom. He just shows up at the crime scene. Yes, you can, actually. There's a lot of alternatives to local funeral homes. There's a lady in California. She runs this organization called something of the Good Death. But she's got a YouTube channel called something Undertaker. Ask an Undertaker. Ask the Undertaker. A chick with, kind of a Betty Page look to her. Follow her. She, yeah, whatever, dude. She has a lot of good insight on the industry and has a lot of the same views I do as far as where it should actually be going versus the like 2 or 3 companies that own every funeral home, And you still have the generational families working these places and they're being forced to do some shit. But, there we go. No ups, no extras. I like this guy. Yeah, the funeral director. No, he's starting to grow on me again. Yeah, look at that. He's like, hi! Ugh, I like the smell of your cologne. It's like they tried without trying. You know what I mean? That Ford van. Oh, no. Fucking little kid should have given him the finger. Or smacked him in the face or something. Kicked him in the dick. I've known people that lived like that. I'm people. I'm not gonna lie, there was a small period in my life where I just didn't give a fuck about anything. Okay? Just don't tell him he's eating her. Deliberate. No shit. 100 grand to learn that? I've been cutting people for years. No, I'm just kidding. Do you think he sticks that up his hot dog? Shut up. So you figuring out what's going on here? Undertaker and this fucking place is in cahoots? Maybe? Supply and demand? Creating your own industry? And with all the talk of that new Dahmer show, I watched it. It made me uneasy. I didn't like it when I first watched it, honestly. But then I watched another review and they said, it made me uneasy. But it was done well. Once I had a different perspective, then I started to appreciate it because I'm glad they went that direction. I thought I was just not enjoying it. I had to be told what my emotion was, and it was dead honest. I was just uneasy watching it. It was uncomfortable to watch. And that's what some horror should do, like Last House on the Left, aside from the goofy shit like this, a buddy of mine says music should confront you. I feel cinema should too, as well. In some cases, of course. And Last House on the Left is definitely one that'll confront you, mixed in with goofy shit like this. So, is that a Frankenstein picture on the wall? Frankenstein's monster? I think it is, above his head. We serve fresh meat. Jeffrey Dahmer had one of those too. It was blue though. Okay, no, that's not a plastic one. Oh, that's true. This is the 60s. I don't think they had plastic ones yet. Stamped metal. This guy, he's a fucking produce. Can I make a joke without people thinking I'm racist? Dark meat now? That's fucking fun. Come on. The fried shrimp. I recognize that dude from somewhere. Chicken booby. Does she want light meat or dark meat? Are they going there? I called it! This guy's... The whole pie. I like to sit on a little pie before I eat my chicken. It tingles my balls. Should have saw that coming. Shady rest. Love it. Excuse me. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Watch her be propped up on like two chairs laying down with like the legs at the end and just like one arm flopped out. Cardboard box. Say him or pay him? Cut this shit. Oh my God. No. Ups, no extras. My mom died. I kind of had to like totally act like I didn't give a shit. They put her in a crate. This side up, baby. You know what? Fuck it. These are my final wishes originally. I wanted to go to a body farm. I wanted my body to be used as a crime scene for, law enforcement learning. Fuck it. I want to be buried in a crate like that. Here lies Fluffy. If you get that reference. I just watched that the other night. That dude knows he fucked up. And he's like, everybody needs some gratitude. Oh, hey now. How quickly coups can be replaced. Torpedoes. Hairy ass. I work under the desk and over it. Boo. No, just dumb. Yes. Can you imagine this today? I gotta be in jail in 3 seconds. It's your boss. Wait a minute, what? She knows how to work it. God damn it, another ad. Pause. Alright, back. I hope that's not fucking us up. But, in true creep fashion, I'm not going to fuck with this. I'm just going to let it ride. If anything, I hope you get to watch the movie. That's really what it's about. I want to show off some of the shit that I like watching. Hello, baby. You can give me a blowjob. Diner Club. Does that even exist anymore? Now they could have chose to put horrific music over that, and it probably would have worked. In fact, I wonder if I could do that. I don't even know how to do. I don't know how to download movies and shit. That's why when I do like reviews, anything I pop up is like a picture-in-a-picture thing. It's not like rad like everyone else does, I'm not very smart when it comes to that kind of crap. You know what? I think these bras just need to stay away from this guy. Now, I had to say it that way because it's the 60s, But these chicks really need to just stay away from that fucking dude. Unless he's in on it. Milk just hanging out. He's scrubbing up like he's a doctor. Look at that place. I feel like getting a penicillin shot just looking at it. And I'm allergic to the cillin. I do like the bow tie, though. Come on. I mean, you get the hunk guy over here, and then you got the fucking brain. Bro, you don't wear black undies unless you want someone to see them. That's what I say. What's wrong with her? He just fucking knocked her out with chemicals. Excuse me. All right, that's stupid. Oh, oh! She's gonna be dead. I'm holding it. Looks right. Yeah. Keep breathing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Back when they would go to the butcher shop and get some organs. Yeah, baby. I'm in there deep. The fucking sound design. That's possible. That could happen. There was a dude that, God, it could have just been a story. No, it wasn't a story. It was an ER lady that was telling me about it. Dude had an angle grinder and he put it down with the blade down, and the thing went zipping across the floor. Someone hit something or something. Basically, his stomach ripped open and he had to hold his own fucking intestines before they got into the hospital. And they had to tuck it in and then sew him up. And I guess he couldn't leave the hospital until he farted to make sure his gastrointestinal fucking tunnel of hell. Bone and everything, huh? Some chuck. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah. He just sniffed behind her knee. Well, he made her a big hamburger. Hamburger. Grrr. She wasn't that big, but they would have gotten more meat than that, right? Or are they saving it? They could have just froze some of it. They are in cahoots. Dun dun dun. Beep boop. Don't worry, eh? Tonight. It's the phone booth. That's the real villain here. Your motherfucking phone booth. Homicide. And you know what? Also, it takes me back to the second Dirty Harry movie. Oh god, I can never remember all their names. that had the rogue cops, you know, and they thought Dirty Harry would be like the first guy to join them. And they made the wrong mistake, you know, a big mistake with him. Yeah. Sexy music, man. What was the 60s equivalent of Pause and Toss? Does anyone know? Were you there in the 60s? Whoever watched this? Maybe you happened to see this in the movie theater and you just rubbed one out right here. It is an unknown fact that John Carpenter actually took his cue from this movie when putting Michael Myers in the ghost sheet. I know, I know. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of them apples? Yeah. That's not the lady, dude. Or are you just telling her what you thought about the plan? What was the point? My helmet's very much like that one. I should paint it. Oh, right in the face. I bet you, I know it's a plastic chain or whatever, but I bet you that fucking stung. That was an accident, you could tell. Look how hard he's not going. Okay, that one was definitely rubber, but the plastic one was definitely smacked her right in the fucking face. Ooh, she's cute. You're... Guys, wait up! And the girls are just watching them. The little fucking thrust with the hips. I got a kickstart to my bike. He was having trouble there. I re- I remember the hips. I really like that thing hanging from his wall there. That's pretty rad. Mr. Mort. Get it? Mort as in mortality. I'll find out. That was a rotary telephone, children. My girlfriend keeps saying we should get a rotary telephone and have the girls try to use it. And every time I say I want to just change our landline to that, she's like, oh, no, no, no. They are the bikers. Yes, you do. What was that? There's two of you. What the hell? Oh, I see. I see. let's see him dial the whole number. He ain't here. Who are his buddies? Yeah, because that's on the record somewhere. I mean, I guess if he had a criminal past, but you have to assume assume that he doesn't. Don't do it. He's like, no. Bye, boy. You'll wake the neighbors. Oh no, he's going into fog. John Carpenter also got that inspiration too from here. Let's be scarce. I think that was code for they're going to go to bed. And fucking Joe Detective over here. I don't think I have this movie anymore here. I think it was one of the fallout of the move from Arizona to Boston. I wish they still had bins of these old movies. Like I said, they were usually like, sometimes they were $1 and it would have like 2 movies on it. But most of the time they were like $1 each, and then they'd be on sale. The rope didn't get eaten though. Hi. Are there any ladies in the room? Is he really that dreamy? Good. That's why I've been following you. And my sister told me about your fucking tree trunk. I know she couldn't walk when she left my house. Oh, God. What the fuck? This shit never happens in reality, man. I wish some blonde came on to me when I was investigating my girlfriend's murder. That would help with the grief. They didn't put the cricket sounds in that time. I don't think anyway. I don't have it up that loud so I can hear what I'm saying. I graduated, but I mean, I ain't bright. We know you were watching them. Yeah, I think those are Triumphs. I think I just saw the Triumph emblem on the side of that tank. Man, did you see the way that car was bouncing, man? There's no comfort like that old school Glide. I had a 78 LTD when I was in Arizona just to play around with. And whenever that thing would hit a bump, it was just like this being on the water. Beautiful. Thanks. Think I'll go get a sandwich. This is in somebody's fucking house. Just a random, an actual ad. An actual radio for a radio. 10-4, breaker. Niner. What's your WD-40? I still don't know what the fuck that phone booth has to do with anything. Honestly. Do they use the book? But they're following the guy, so they don't need the phone book. Do you know what a fucking phone book is? But they're following the dude, day for night. They wouldn't need a fucking phone book to find his address. I mean, the Undertaker should know where he lives. Should be on the check that he got. Maybe they just had to show him with that. I don't know. I suppose we could just enjoy this fucking groovy music, man. Shit's far out, man. It's like, it's got that up beat and that down groove. I'm actually wearing a tie-dye shirt today. Interesting. So hippies and Jeffrey Dahmer, I suppose, are the highlights of the morn here. I would not want to go up there on a fucking bike. Although I'm talking, from riding a scooter. I'm sure if I had a bike with at least 750 cc's, it would make it up that hill. Ooh, look at Chevy on this. What is that, a 58? Is that a Chevy or a Caddy? I couldn't see. And I'm most certainly not going to try to ride my fucking bike in the sand. What the unfucking... Sorry. Girl mustache. Like you don't know anything here. What happened? We know we went there, but... Dude's out cold. Golly. Oh, she's ready to turn in. 4 a.m. That's probably not even the actor. That's probably just some fucking stagehand or something. Hey, someone get Jimmy in there. I need his wrist and his hand. So that was the left hand. Let's see if Playboy here has a watch on his left hand. I swear to God, if he doesn't, I'm going to die. All right, we got to go before the cops come. And these guys just hang out on the beach. I bet you they had a nice tender moment. Good for them, because everyone deserves love. And I mean that without being fucking funny. If that's what they got to do before they go out and fucking chop people up to serve in the diner, albeit, I like that for them. The obligatory driving down the canyon shot. We're in California. Fuck it. I'm guessing it's California. I'm not reading the plates. Might be, actually. Like those last shots might have been. And this could be fucking Delaware for all I know. We're out of gas, and I need some ass. No rides are free, woman. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a 64 or 5 Dodge Dat. You know how I know that? I had a 63 and it looked nothing like it. I mean, no, it looked kind of like it. I thought you carjacked him. I think that's a 64. My grill just kind of curved in, whereas that one's almost flat. It's really the only difference. Yeah, my first car was a 63 Dodge Dart GT. Had a 225 slant 6 with a push button automatic transmission. No features, not even a radio. And the little plate was still there where the radio would have been. Had 66,800 and something miles original when we got rid of it. My brother bought it off an old man as a teenager. Drove it around, and my mom used it to go back and forth to work for a number of years. And then I ended up with it. And it only has 66,860 miles. That's exactly what it was when the family finally got rid of it. All right, confirmed. At least one of them's a Triumph. Oh. Picture she was shitting her pants right there. I know I would have been. Stunt people or not. I'm going to get runned over. Yep, they're Triumphs. You ever see the movie Knight Rider? George Romero? Maybe we'll watch that sometime. You know George Romero made more than fucking zombie flicks, right? I hope so. God, I love Triumphs, man. There's a cat down the street that has a couple for sale. I got to focus on getting a car. I got to focus on actually putting stuff up for sale. I keep talking about it. And I've been noticing an increase in people going to my shop, so thank you. You know what, as cheesy as that is, that was pretty rad. It came across okay. That's dumb. I would have put guts everywhere. And that truck would not have been stopped on impact, and that's the best part. I would have put it behind there with guts everywhere, and I would have gone total Rob Zombie with it. Poor doctor. Hey, baby doll. Look at that bow. That's cute. Look at it. She's... I want to live in the 60s. No, I wouldn't sexualize women. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they were a little bit more physical back then as far as just in general, but I wouldn't use it to be a fucking creeper. But just a simple pat on the shoulder or something like that, you know? That painting's rad. I think I'm going to emulate it and just put my own thing in the middle. Okay. I wish I could rewind it. The dude threw a match at a fuse. The place blew up. Boing. Wow, she looks really cute in that. Notice how I complimented her and not the dress. Remember that next time you're with your significant other. Compliment them in the item and not the item on them. Because the focus is them, man. Or woman. Or whatever. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Now he looks around, right? He's been chasing her for how long now? And this is before the stalk and slash kind of movies, you know? He's just fucking taking his own time. She's booking it. And I bet you she could probably run faster than him anyway. Looking at his age and probably, physical agility or abilities. You can still see her shit bouncing from that far away. I love it. Again, not on a perv level. God, she is smoking. Short hair. I normally like long hair, but I love necks, so. Fuck. Next I'm going to be giving you fucking love advice, right? I should do that. I should do a live relationship advice with the creep. Do it, lady. Grab him and just take him out. Save the world. I love that suit, man. I absolutely love that suit. At least the tie setup. It's classy. I wish people still walked around like that. What's happened, man? This guy's loving it. Look at him. He's playing it straight as a fucking goofball. He knows this is bullshit. He knows this is dumb. And it ain't ever going to get seen by nobody. She just screams, ah! Okay. Okay, now scream! Why? Just scream! But I want him to die. I said scream, goddammit, or you're going back in the green room with me. Okay, that was too far. I'm sorry. But that was the 60s, man. That was Hollywood. People were victimized all the fucking time. And I don't think it's funny, but I'm going to make a joke about it because it's funny. Probably going to get canceled after this one. Jesus Christ. This guy fell off a fucking like 5-story building. He's got a bruise underneath his eye. His suit is still just nice and clean, and although there is something sticking up in the face and the front of the suit. You know what? This is a sign of the times. I'm legit looking at this chick going, why aren't you on the phone calling the cops? They didn't have cell phones then. At least not the general public anyway. No. I hope so. Yes, we do. Oh, it does. Like there's like there's no context as to how he got in there, how long any of them have been there, or why she's even there to begin with. Where is this? Who are we talking about? No, I know who it is. Yes. I wonder if that chick's alive still. I'd love to just take a picture, like a copy of that, and have her sign it, like old school glamour shit. They really tried to make this something, you know. She's gonna eat the yes, eat the hamburger, baby. No, eat it. Fucking tease. Bum, bum. Oh, what's in there with them? Bye. No, the smoke's supposed to be in the tub. I think they did this so you realize that they didn't really die. They didn't want the same thing that's going to happen. And that's why I said gonna happen to, not zombie holocaust. Yeah, no. Fuck, I can't remember. You know the one I'm talking about, where they actually murdered, like, animals. But the courts thought, oh, Chubby's getting some. This guy's great. If you're still alive and you're watching this, man, bravo. I'd love to interview you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. That was, it's a fun flick. I mean, there's no effort that went into it, but they put everything into it. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. It's kind of like they're just like, all right, go do this. Okay, cool. Let's go do another scene. Oh, we love what we're doing. Like this right here. They probably just had a couple of women just cutting out fucking letters and gluing them to cardboard or construction board or paper or whatever, you know. That's all that is. These guys really, I want to make something like this someday. Maybe we'll all come up with a story. And I'll try to do it on the lowest budget possible, But I don't know. Let me know what you think about The Undertaker and His Pals. Did I just introduce you to one of your new favorite movies? Do you think I'm a fucking shithead for liking it? Let me know down in the comments. Leave me feedback. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. I hope you have an amazing October. I'm sure to have plenty going. I got a few hiccups here and there, and I'm going to talk about that in a live thing that you've probably already seen now, because I'm going to do that after I get done making this. So, guys, thank you so much, as always, for watching. I can't say that enough. Until next time, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. Man, fucking jammers, the tops.